Hello, you are welcome to my physics channel. Now, like I said in my previous video, I said that this math channel has now been converted to physics channel. So if you want to join my other mathematics channel, you can check the link in the description below and then you join that channel where you learn a lot of new tricks on mathematics. So now today we'll be talking about physics as this channel is now on physics. So the question here says, determine the reading of the instrument below. Now, this is a Vernier Calliper. And in a Vernier Calliper, you have two scales. Now, the first one here is called the main scale. I'll call it MS, the main scale. And the second one here, which is under, is called the Vernier scale, VS. So for us to find the reading of this instrument, we have to get the reading on the main scale and then also get the reading on the vernier scale and add them together. That will give the final reading of the instrument. So now for us to get the reading of the main scale, what we need to do is to read the value on this top part of the instrument until we get to the value that is just before the beginning of this line of the vernier scale. So we have to take a reading on this scale that is just before the beginning of this vernier scale. So you agree that this is the number 5, this is the reading 5. And then after that, we have 6 here, and then we have 10 lines in between. So that tells us that each of these lines is 0.1. So this is 5. The next one is 5.1. I have 5.2, 5.3, 5.4, and this is 5.5. And then after 5.5, we go to 5.6, 5.7, and then 5.8. 5.8 is the reading that we have just before the beginning of this line. So I'll stop at this 5.8. So that gives me my main scale reading. The main scale reading as 5.8 that we just obtained now. So that is 5.8. So that is the reading of the main scale. Now let's move on to the reading of the vernier scale. Now in this vernier scale, this first line here for the box is represented as 0. The first one after that is 1. This is the line 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. And this is 5. As you can see written there, that is 5. And then we have 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the last one can be regarded as 10 here. So now what do we do when we want to read the vernier scale? What we need to do is to look for two sets of lines that coincide between the vernier and the main scale. So we have these top lines as the main scale lines and these bottom lines as that of the vernier scale lines. Now what you need to do is to look for two lines that coincide. Now this line does not coincide with any line. This number 2 does not coincide with any line. Number 3 does not coincide with any line. But if you look at number 4, this fourth line here on the vernier scale is coinciding with the main scale line there. So these two lines are coinciding, that is, they meet. So that is what it means. So these two lines meet. So this is where we're going to take our reading, this one, on the vernier scale. And this is the number 4. So what do we do with that 4? We don't just use the 4 like that. What we are going to do with the 4 is to divide the 4 by 100. Because the vernier scale is like dividing the main scale into 100 equal divisions. So whatever you get on your vernier reading, always remember to divide it by 100. So when we divide 4 by 100, it's going to give us 0.04. So it is this 0.04 that is the original reading on the vernier scale that we are going to add to the main scale. So the vernier scale, which is 0.04, I'll add it to the main scale. So don't forget, the two decimal point has to follow each other on top of each other. So 0.04 then my 0 here, and then 4. And then I can now add them together. Don't forget, we have to add the vernier scale and the main scale. Now, the addition here, this is like 0. So 0 added to 4 is 4. 8 plus 0 is 8. And then the decimal point, you put it down. Plus 0 is 5. And this reading is in centimeter, cm. It is in centimeter. If you need to convert it to millimeter, you have to multiply this final value by 10. But the original reading that you get is in centimeter. So this is the reading of the instrument, 5.84. And that's the final answer. I want to believe you can now read any vernier scale instrument that is given to you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you have not done so already. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.